going to do the makeup challenge. I'm doing just an everyday, simple, no foundation look. And
I'm gonna do an evening going out to dinner type of look. Not too much, but yeah.
Sounds good. Let's get started. 15 minutes and we're gonna get it done. I think I'm gonna beat you.
No, I'll beat you. I do this at least once a week. A church beat. I'm gonna do 15 minutes. I'm LaShawn, and this is my daughter.
My name's Maria. I'm gonna start with the YSL primer for my base.
I'm gonna start off with my primer also. It's Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. That's what I'm gonna be using. So, let me ask you, Maria, what about tell me about some of your favorite childhood memories.
So one of my favorite childhood memories actually is pretty tragic, but I find it very hilarious.
I'm using Fit Me, number 40.
Basically, when I was a child, I used to have this thing where my hands would always get caught in the car doors, a lot. My hands were just magnets to the creases of the car doors. One night where my mom, she got out of the car, she's getting stuff out of the car, I'm getting out of the car, and I slammed the car door on my pinky. And I screamed to the top of my lungs, and I just remember, mind you, my mom was right there, but I remember screaming my grandmother's name as if she was gonna hear me. She's pretty funny because my mom was like running around trying to figure out what to do and if she should get my grandmother. But at that, my hand was still in the door. She didn't open the door yet. My mom was running around frantic. My hand was still in the door.
Nice memory.
Yeah.
So if I can just say something about this story. When she used to scream, it startled me so bad. So more than likely, when she started screaming for my mother, I probably became so startled that I probably ran around the car several times before
opening the door.
Before opening the door.
Yeah.
But
while saying I don't know what to do.
And that's your favorite childhood memory because
it's not my favorite childhood memory. It's just one of my favorite childhood memories because this family is very dramatic and it's like yeah. All right, so I used the primer, the YSL primer. Now I'm going to use the Anastasia brow definer and soft brown. What's one of your favorite childhood memories?
I'm using Juvia's Place Bronzed Tan eyeshadow and as a bronzer. One of my favorite childhood memories, going to the movies. Seeing Last Dragon with my dad was amazing because he was a black belt. A lot of people don't know that. I was so excited to be with him. And when the main character, as the guy says to the main character, who's the master? And then he says, I am.
Mm-hmm.
And then he starts going all into this stuff. And then he gets this gold glow. So every time the guy hits him, the guy has this red glow and he has this gold glow.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're sitting in the theater and Daddy gets so excited. He's like, oh, oh, oh. And I was...
He's doing karate moves in that movie theater?
Yes. He was like, yeah, oh, get out. And so I sunk down in that chair a little bit lower and I was quite embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I was happy because I was sitting next to the black belt himself. People had no idea that my dad was a black belt, but he just didn't have to make all those sound effects. But that was one of my favorite memories. He taught me a lot of karate moves and I still can do a little kick every now and then. I still know how to, just a little bit. My dad taught me that was my guy. By the way, I think that I am going to definitely beat you in this challenge. I just want to let you know that.
Gonna go in now with LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Natural.
Using the 50 Fit Me, my skin tone. I use that to like cover up my blemishes. When later on with a brighter color, 30 Fit Me, just in the corners. Because all the girls do it.
I'll be applying it with the Morphe 432.
Well, we moved around a lot, I can say. Of all the places that we lived, what was your favorite place and why? Let me just say the reason why we moved a lot is not because
She was in the Army,
yeah, we moved a lot because I worked far distance, and the point was to spend more time with each other. So when I got off of work, it didn't take me 2 hours to get home. I could just drive straight home, maybe 45 minutes max. That's why we moved away, moved a little bit closer to my job to take the 30 minutes down to like 10-15 minutes. Your favorite place and why?
Favorite place would probably be moved closer. I guess that was what, but that's because one, I really enjoyed my bedroom. Very cheetah, zebra down. It was what I wanted. Marilyn Monroe. Got my first dog there. I was able to spend a lot more time with my friends. Easier for me to just be able to like go outside and hang out with my friends. I really enjoyed that. Kind of when I started getting a little bit of freedom, like I could go to the mall by myself. First apartment, I didn't really mind, but I was like very lonely there, and my fish died there. So
let's just talk about the fish story, please.
My fish, we went to Walmart at the time. Went and picked out like 4 or 5 fish. One was really large that I liked. The other ones are like translucent. They're like colorful though. I knew the day before that we were getting the fish, and she filled up the fish tank with water and put like a solution so it wouldn't be like cloudy water. And we got these saltwater fish. My mom put them in the fish tank, and I just, began to watch them. I didn't know really what else to do with fish, but watch them. Watching them, they all started to kind of come to the top of the fish tank. And I was very confused, like, why are these fishes coming to the top of the fish tank to get air?
Fishes.
Yeah, fishies. Because the air's underwater. So what are you trying to do up here? Hopping out and flipping over. I freaked. It was in my face. I screamed. And I ran into the living room and I just fell out on the floor. And I was like, my fish are dying. They're dead. They're flipping over. And then my mom was like, I don't know why. That's water. I got that. That's clean water from the sink. But saltwater fish, they can't survive. I got a fish again because I was quite traumatized.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fish die in front of my face.
Yeah, it was, and I felt bad because we didn't.
I had them no longer than an hour.
This is true, and the thing is,
immediate death. They put them in a tank to die. It's really sad.
And she's really telling the truth. I felt bad. I thought that we were supposed to put water in there and just dump them in. But first of all, you were supposed to have time with, letting the water get a certain temperature. I was told, like, I did a lot of things wrong with that. He never wanted to fish again. And she always talked about that. And they jumped out the water, like she said. They were like having seizures and stuff. It was really sad, honestly.
And then you decided that you were going to take one back because you felt as though you didn't kill the fish. It was something wrong with the fish.
Yeah.
So my mom put the biggest fish that didn't die in a bag of sink water, again, back to Walmart, and said, these fish are dying. This is the only one that's alive. There's something wrong with your fish. I had 5 minutes on there. It can be 20 minutes.
5 minutes? All right, let's do 5 minutes.
Fish died. Trying to get her money back. Didn't get it back, but that was the end of it.
And you told us what we did wrong. Don't forget that.
Yeah, it didn't have salt water.
Yeah.
You saltwater fish and sink water. YSL brushes.
So my favorite place to live.
Blush number 6 by YSL.
We have a big backyard. And we used to have big old cookouts. Everyone wanted to come over here all of the time. Where we lived at the time, we didn't get a lot of visitors. It was just like going to the store. It wasn't a major deal. Speaking of friends, I remember Maria had friends over all the time at the second place where she's talking about. It was always friends over there, eating up my food and everything. Have a party. And I said, sure, have your party. And I had my niece come to chaperone. Chaperoning, there were people cooking on my stove, going in my refrigerator. They broke a portrait, huge picture of her and I. They broke that. A lot of things happened with this big party. And this wasn't just like,
Where was your chaperone?
I don't know. It wasn't like 10 friends. This was my front yard, my side yard, my basement, my house, and my backyard was full.
I have to try to forget about that party.
Yeah. Is there a reason why?
Yeah, because someone stole my weed.
Someone stole your what?
Someone has stole my belongings that I had paid for.
Well, this just took a turn.
She wanted to get some stuff, and she wanted me to go half with her for some stuff to go get it. Someone went up to the apartments to get it, and while I was up here trying to figure out why people were cooking, she was downstairs on the back steps. I told you, she passed it out as if it was party favors to everyone.
And what did I say?
What the is wrong with that girl? I want her out of my house. And she was like, do you want to hit this? And I was like, sure, but where's my stuff? And she's like, oh, I thought that was for the party. And I said, oh, so you thought your stuff was just for you, but my stuff was for the party. She's like, I gave it out already.
So, coming home one time and you guys did a video. Was she the one that had the video with y'all dancing, filming yourself here?
No.
Maria had a...
that was my first twerk session. No, that was...
So Maria had a habit bringing scragglies is what I call it.
Homeless, in sticky situations.
Always in some type of situation. And then wind up being something else where I have to make them leave out of my house. So this young lady in particular needed... This young lady needed a place to stay. I think either her mom put her out.
No, they got put out, period. Her and her mom got evicted, and her mom's friend said that she couldn't come stay up. Remember, her mom's friend lived across the street from Lowe's, and she said that she had enough space for her mom.
But not her. And so, and now thinking about that, that sounds a little suspect.
Because I didn't know about the boyfriend until the boyfriend,
stayed here over and over again. Supposed to be here by herself.
So I think she skipped school to be here.
Yeah.
School, and she literally was wearing my clothes. And I was like, why are you wearing my clothes? I thought because they lived together, I could wear it.
Then there was another person when we lived at the place that was her favorite. This person who knocked on our door and said that her and her mom had no place to stay. And they wanted to stay with us for a while. I don't know where this came about.
I sell mascara Fox. Oops. Didn't mean to curse. Fox. Lashes. I'm using the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine in the shade 123. It's actually a brow pencil. It's Anastasia's Skinny Brow Pencil in Ebony.
Her and her mom wanted to stay with us for a little while. This offering she wanted.
Potatoes. Bag of potatoes. As an offering to live in our house.
Duper Super Dewy Fix Revolution. Revlon Color Stay 400. This is the only thing that doesn't break my face. For my blush, I used the ColourPop For lipstick, I only use Juvia's Place High Maybelline mascara. It is my fave. CoverGirl translucent powder. My daughter bought me, what is this called? BH brushes. It seemed like we had a lot of people like that. So the potatoes were no. I didn't take that as an offering.
Didn't accept that
I
offering.
did not accept that offering. Friends are always very unique. Proud of the person that she's come to become today, in spite of the people who, you know, weren't the very best for her.
This is the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is the Viral Setting Spray that's always sold out. That is a bunch of money, but your face will literally stay on for. Okay. Set the brows a little bit under the eyes with Laura Mercier and Translucent on my eyes. This is it. I think it's Sable Max Lip Glass. All right, and I'm done.
So I don't necessarily want you to tell us which look you like the best, because I think really quickly. Life is really precious, and instead of looking at the pictures and having the memories in mind, you never know. You know, I'd rather be able to watch a video and laugh at knowing the little looks that we had, what that was about, and the smiles and stuff. That's important to me. So, doesn't she look beautiful? Thanks. She get it from her mama.
So we are wrapped up now in our makeup. It did take a little bit over 15 minutes. We pushed a little bit, like 20, 21. Let us know in the comments below which look you would personally wear yourself. Definitely want to know what you guys would like to see more of on my Mother's Beautiful channel. If you have any ideas, any comments, or any questions that you want us to answer, please let us know.
Thank you so much for watching. And
you're putting out an offering. You said you weren't accepting offerings.
Thanks for watching. Bye.